Okay, so let's move on to past perfect. So the past perfect, again, can be very difficult for Ukrainian speakers because in standard Ukrainian, of course, you do not have this aspect, this form. So first of all, let's just look how we make it. We make the past perfect using had plus the past participle of the verb. Past participle is the tretja forma, if you know this system, but the correct name for this is the past participle. For example, we can say something like, I realized that I had forgotten my keys. So here we have this had forgotten as the past perfect. Now, we use the past perfect to show that an action was completed before another past action. So if we use the same example again, I realized that I had forgotten my keys. The first action, you forgot your keys, це перша дія. І друга, я не можу друга, you realized. So here, forgot your keys happened first, and so we must use the past perfect in this situation to show which action happened first. And this is one of the most important things to remember about the past perfect, is that we only use it when we need to, when it is necessary to show which action happened first, or it's not clear which action happened first. If we just have two actions in sort of first action, second action, so for example, I arrived in Kyiv and went to my hotel, here we have first, перша дія, you arrived in Kyiv, і другий, went to my hotel. So here it's the correct order, so we can just use past simple, past simple. But if we have this different order, then we must use past perfect to show which action happened first. And it's one of those things where when people use past perfect, they often use it too much. Like Ukrainians often try and use past perfect way more than we would do, like in normal everyday English. So it's important to remember that we only use these verb forms, this past perfect form, if we want to show the difference between these, which one happened first, which one happened second. And it's also important to remember as well that we can also use this with times. It doesn't have to be an exact action, but it can be with a time. And a very typical construction is using by plus a time and then past perfect. So for example, we can say by 2020, he had lived in Lviv for 3 years. So this is also a very typical construction because here we don't have a past action, but we have a past time. Sorry, I just need to ban someone. Okay, done. So we use this before a past action. And this is the most important thing to remember. We have to have some kind of past time or past action for it to be referred to. And this is how we use it. Okay, so that's basically it for past perfect. Past perfect is quite simple in that respect. We just need to remember that we use had plus past participle, and that we have to make sure that it goes before some kind of other past action.